Everybody, welcome to SOKENC. Click that subscribe button, thumbs up the video, leave a comment, and feel free to click one of the donation links in the box. I want to talk about Kanye West. Now, my question for y'all is, and this is like a really important question, and I'm going to answer it myself, but I also want everybody else that's watching this video to please leave a comment and answer this question. Is Kanye West using Donald Trump for album sales? Now, we all know Kanye West is about to drop an album called Yandhi. Now, apparently, this is the second part of his previous album that he put out called Yeezus. Yandhi is basically a part 2 of Yeezus. And from the promotion of it, it looks like this is going to be like a very political type of album. And even though it, like, because I've heard some snippets of the album, but, from the first single, you wouldn't think that this is one of those albums because, his first single is the song with Lil Pump, I Love It. And I personally think that that's the worst Kanye West song I've ever heard in my life. The hook literally goes like this, guys. This is the hook of Kanye West's song with Lil Pump. You're such a fucking whore, I love it. Your boyfriend is a dork, McLovin. You're such a fucking whore. Like my wife, Kim. Like, yo, my nigga, listen, bro. Kanye West, bro. You are 42 years old. You have no business doing a song with Lil Pump. Like, literally. Like, you just doing a song with Lil Pump is proof that you want to make a number one song so bad that you're willing to make a song with somebody that is half your age because listen, I'm not saying that Lil Pump is a bigger artist than Kanye West. That would be blasphemous. It would be blasphemous to say that Lil Pump is a bigger artist than Kanye West. But let's be honest though. When it comes to the youth, when it comes to kids, when it talks about when it comes to relevance, we have to say that Lil Pump at this point in time, as far as music, he's making more noise than Kanye West. We have to like as far as putting out singles. I'm not talking about album sales. I don't think Lil Pump can sell more albums than Kanye West, even though he's older and he's been around longer. I know for a fact that Kanye West would outsell Lil Pump. There's no question about it. But what I'm saying is, like, for example, if you look at a guy like Drake, right? Like, Drake collaborates with a lot of younger artists, but that's okay because Drake is a part of the culture. Drake is, he's in tune with the younger artists. But for Kanye West to do a song with somebody like Lil Pump, okay, put it like this, right? If you really sit back and think about it, the only artist that we've seen Kanye do a song with, like Lil Pump, is when he did a song with Chief Keef. He remixed Chief Keef's "I Don't Like," right? And I remember everybody was saying that Kanye West was the one that put Chief Keef on. But if you really think about it, Chief Keef was already going viral. He was already becoming famous before Kanye West hopped on that remix. And it pisses me off when I see artists like Drake and Kanye, collaborate or remix people's songs that are just coming out and they're just starting to get a little bit of attention. And then all of a sudden, because they're the bigger artist, then you see people say, oh, well, he only did this because he did this with Kanye. No, let's be honest, guys. Kanye's last few albums, I'm not going to go ahead and say they've been trash, but they haven't been catching people's attention like they used to. Like his previous album, Ye, it didn't get half the attention that The Life of Pablo got. And even his album, The Life of Pablo, like that album kind of came around and it went real quick. We forgot about that Life of Pablo album real quick. And Kanye even admitted it. He said it himself that he was pissed off that his album, The Life of Pablo, didn't get Grammys and wasn't on the radio too much. Like besides the song he has with Kid Cudi, none of those other songs got too much attention. So back to the question, is Kanye West using Donald Trump for album sales? And I have to say yes. And I'm going to explain why. Hold on. Let me sip my monster real quick before I go in on this nigga. Hold on. Excuse me. Now, Kanye West is without a doubt using Donald Trump for album sales. Let's go back to what happened before he put out his last album, Ye. Kanye West went on to TMZ. He said that slavery was a choice. So he basically said that all of the people from Africa had a choice to hop on the slave ships and come to America to be slaves and basically work for 50 cents in the hot ass sun, pick cotton. He said all of that was a choice. Not only that, that's when we saw Kanye West put on the Make America Great Again hat. He put the hat on. The black community went crazy. Everybody was calling him a coon. Everybody was calling him a sellout. And Kanye basically let it be known that he likes Donald Trump because he's a dragon and he has dragon blood, and he thinks that he sees a lot of Donald Trump in himself. And to a point, I agree. But my problem with this is the last time that I saw Kanye West being political was when George Bush was president. And we know that George Bush is a Republican, right? Now, back in the day, Kanye West said that George Bush doesn't like black people. Fast forward to about 15 years later, Donald Trump, who is a Republican, who pretty much stands for similar things that George Bush did. The only difference is Donald Trump is a lot more vocal. Donald Trump tweets everything that's inside of his head. Donald Trump is not afraid to tell people that he likes to grab women by the pussy. And keep in mind, this is the president of the United States saying that, grab her by the pussy. This is the same president that has been he's been accused, and it's actually true that, he's paid porn stars for sex. And this is the same president that's married. This is also a president who has been accused of cheating his way into the office by working with Russians. There's all type of shit going on with Donald Trump. All type of shit going on with Donald Trump. This is the same president that said that Colin Kaepernick should be fired for kneeling for the Pledge of Allegiance. When Colin Kaepernick was kneeling for the Pledge of Allegiance, or the national anthem, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he was kneeling for a much bigger purpose than just disrespecting people in the military and the army and all of the people that fight for our country, right? He basically twisted his whole purpose for kneeling and turned it into something negative. And now you see tons of people all over America criticizing and showing hate to Colin Kaepernick. They've gone as far as to burn their Nikes because Colin Kaepernick got an endorsement deal with Nike. And he basically said, listen, anybody that doesn't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance should not have a job in the NFL. And shortly after that, Colin Kaepernick has not had a job since. Since he left the 49ers, nobody has signed Colin Kaepernick. This is the same Colin Kaepernick that brought the 49ers to the Super Bowl against the Seahawks. This is the same Colin Kaepernick that brought his team to the playoffs the following year. This guy no longer has a job in the NFL ever since Donald Trump tweeted what he tweeted. And now, fast forward, Kanye West is about to drop another album. And now Kanye West goes on SNL. Of course, he's wearing his Make America Great Again hat. And I'll admit this. Kanye West said some things that I agree with. He said that most of the media is ran by liberals. He said that the Democrats are the people that promoted the father not being in the household and the family living on welfare, and basically the black families not having a father in the house. He said the Democrats had a lot to do with that. He was saying that the Republicans are the ones that freed slaves, referencing Abraham Lincoln, who was indeed a Republican. who basically helped slaves become free. And he basically was explaining why he supports Donald Trump. But even with that being said, like my biggest thing with Kanye West is I don't think it's genuine. Like if Kanye West was talking about these type of things all the time, because Kanye West said it himself, he didn't vote for anybody. He said this multiple times. Kanye West did not vote for Hillary or Donald. The first time we heard Kanye West say that he likes Donald Trump and put on that hat is when he was about to put out his last album, Ye. Now he's doing it again. Right before he's putting out his Yandhi album. What does he do? He goes on SNL. He performs his worst song that he ever made in his life. He performs the worst song that he ever made in his life with Lil Pump, that garbage ass piece of shit song that is just trash. And then he goes on another rant about why he supports Trump wearing the fucking Make America Great Again hat. So I don't think Kanye West is genuine. I think the only reason he's even speaking on political things is because he wants attention. Right? That's why he married Kim Kardashian, because Kim Kardashian is somebody that gets a lot of attention. I think they're perfect for each other, to be honest. Why would he not marry a woman that has a sex tape with Ray J that is basically the most famous woman in America, literally for a sex tape? If she didn't drop that sex tape, we wouldn't even know who she is, right? She's dated multiple. Okay, I'm not even gonna get into all of that because that's his wife, right? He already came at Nick Cannon for talking about his wife, just simply stating facts, right? Because Nick Cannon fucked Kim too. But we're not gonna get into the man's business with his wife because he does have kids with her. So I'm not gonna get too disrespectful on this video. But I just think Kanye West is a manipulator. I think Kanye West. I think the reason why you see Kanye West do these type of things is because he wants you to go out and buy his album. He wants you to pay attention to him right before he drops his album. Because I guarantee you this. After Kanye West puts out this Yandhi album, you're not going to hear him say anything else about Trump. You won't hear him say anything else about Trump until he puts out another album. Like if he puts out an album, whether it's that joint album with Chance the Rapper, you're going to hear Kanye talk about Trump again. Right? And the sad part is I think Kanye, I like once again, I don't want people to think I don't like Kanye. I'm a fan of Kanye. I actually follow Kanye on Twitter, and he says a lot of things that make sense. I like the fact that he's promoting people to deprogram and not live life by society's rules. But, you know, at the end of the day, a lot of the things he talks about it sounds good when you're somebody that's a millionaire. But at the end of the day, bro, there's a lot of people out there that got to work a 9 to 5, that got to wake up every fucking morning and go to work. A lot of people don't have the luxury that Kanye West has. But I do like what he's promoting about deprogramming, thinking for yourself, spreading love. I love that message. My only problem with Kanye West is him trying to get political. I don't think Kanye West is a political dude. I just don't. If he was a political person, he would have voted. He didn't vote for anybody. And it's just ironic that the only fact we're even hearing about this man speaking on Trump is because he's about to put out an album. I honestly don't understand how people don't see how Kanye West literally manipulates people whenever he's about to put an album out. Every time he puts an album out, he does some bizarre shit. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye West cut his dick off right before he put out his next album. Like, yo, it's Ye. The universe was telling me that, you know, a penis is just a penis and I shouldn't be identified by my genitals. You know, the universe was telling me that I have a choice to not have a penis. I already have 2 kids or 3 kids. I have my wife. She's going to love me regardless. So I cut my penis off. Oh, and by the way, my next album, Ye with no penis, is coming out next week. Make sure y'all go and copy it. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye West did that, because that's what it seems like he's doing. Like, bro, like this is pathetic, man. Like, it's getting pathetic. Like, Kanye West is too successful and too popular to continue to do this stupid shit every time he puts an album out. And it's ridiculous. And at some point, man, I think people just need to wake up and understand that you're getting used. You're getting used to give a man attention.